Why don't you talk to some of them?
I tried, but...
Well, I'm not going to let you sit in here alone anymore. After supper tonight, I'm taking you to the association room. You've got to start mixing with the others sometime, and the sooner the better. You'll find they're not concerned about what you may have done. All they're interested in is what you're like while you're here.
Come on, Penny, you can rinse them better than do that. Get stuck into it, girl. Now, careful with that.
How's it going?
Just a normal day.
Good.
We've kept them on the hop. They've had no time to get stroppy.
Yeah, it's the same on the other wings. We've been lucky. Well, you can shut them all up for the night in half an hour's time and get off home.
Right, Chief.
Thanks.
I didn't dare let my fiancé know about the wild swinging party at my flatmate. So I just...
Here we are. You should have seen his muscles. All sort of... Anyway, the guy taking the pictures, he says, hang on a minute. I says, wait a minute, lover, don't leave me like this. And they bring in another fella.
Another one?
Straight up. So there I was. Hey, look at that. Come to see the ugly faces, have you? Slumming, are you? Well, aren't you going to talk to me? Not good enough for you.
Stop it, June.
Oh, aren't I even allowed to talk to her? What's she doing here, then? This is the association room, not her crappy lounge.
Keep it down, June, or you'll go on report.
What, because of her? I'm getting punished because she thinks she's too good for us. Is that fair? Oh. Come on now.
June!
I want her out.
June!
Oh. You know what that means. Get back to the wing.
I want her out.
You're all coming out. Lock up in 5 minutes.
I'm in charge
This
here.
is a disciplinary matter, Miss Harker. Now, you heard what I said. Every one of you will go on a report if you're not back in the cells. Starting with you. Come on.
I was trying to give that girl a chance to stand up for herself.
We'd have had a riot on our hands in another minute, and on a day when we haven't enough staff to contain it.
And that's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Wanted?
You wanted trouble on North Wing so you could blame it on Elaine Reynolds.
You don't deny it was because of her.
She didn't start it.
Perhaps not, but it was her presence on the wing. It made the women unsettled. She shouldn't be there.
She shouldn't be in prison at all.
Oh, what would you do? Give her an axe and tell her to run round with it?
Oh, God, I'd hate to be so prejudiced.
I'm not prejudiced. I'm just not gullible. I've had 20 years in the prison service.
Bang 'em up, lock 'em up and count 'em. The good old days.
Well, at least it made sense. That was before the enlightened ones took over. The ones who spend all their time and sympathy on the criminal and forget about the victims. The ones who've been robbed and mugged and killed. No wonder prison's not a deterrent anymore.
That girl's a victim too. It took courage to do what she did.
You tell that to her mother.
Good night, girl.
Mrs. Armitage? Something wrong?
Difference of opinion, madam.
Tell me something new.
If you excuse me.
You going off duty?
Yes, madam.
Yes, well, so am I. I'll give you a lift home.
There's no need. My flat's only 10 minutes walk away.
I insist. It's a filthy night.
Here we are, madam. I don't know how tidy it is.
Oh, you should see my house sometimes.
Ted! Ted, back!
Yes?
That's this way, madam.
Thank you.
Hello.
This is my husband, Ted. This is Mrs. Boswell.
The governor, eh?
I'm afraid I virtually invited myself in, Mr. Armitage. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
No, not at all. You're very welcome.
Well, do sit down, madam. I'll make you some coffee.
No, Molly, I'll make it.
Are you sure?
Yes, you've had a long day. Take the weight off your feet.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Thanks, love. Super. So, you didn't have the kind of day you expected.
Ted,
Well, you thought the whole place might be brought down round your ears.
Well, fortunately, it's still standing. Very grateful to you, Mrs. Armitage, for the way you handled things today, especially as you had so little staff.
Oh, thank you, madam. There was only the one spot of trouble that I told you about.
Oh, what was that? Oh, come on, what was it?
Elaine Reynolds. Some of the other women seem to resent her.
I see.
I'm sure it's not for what she did.
No, nobody could blame her for that. Poor girl, I'm really sorry for her.
Lovely coffee.
Oh, thanks. Yes, I make quite a good cup. One of the few things I can do.
Nonsense, Ted.
No, you see, when you're like me, it's only too easy to sit. I make myself do things around the house.
Won't even let me help.
Wouldn't be any use then, would it? You work hard enough. I have to do something.
No, you do.
Yeah, I'm a dab hand with a duster. Had Molly ever told you about this?
No.
No, I thought not. We were both in the military police during the war. That's where I got this. Kicked in the back by a prisoner I was escorting. Put me in hospital for a couple of months. Then I tried to join the civvy police after the war, and they found out I had this spinal injury. Well, it just got worse, operation after operation. I was in hospital, for nearly 4 years, I suppose.
4 years.
Is it still painful?
Not so much these days. That was when Molly joined the prison service. You see, my pension wasn't enough to support us and the kid, our daughter Betty. It was only going to be till I was better. I must say she's done very well, hasn't she?
Yes, very well.
I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for her.
Oh, come on, Ted, that's
Well,
enough.
it's true. You put fight into me. I couldn't have stood any more operations. I'd just have given up.
Oh. Well, you can't, can you? And every year they discover new drugs, find new techniques. You never know when one's going to work.
I tell her not to expect miracles. I don't suppose I'll ever be very much different from the way I am now. Still, as long as we keep going, eh?
Yes.
I can't see him.
He's been your minister for many years, Elaine. He tells me you often used to discuss things with him. He was very sure of your belief.
That was before.
Now, let him help you.
I don't want his forgiveness.
Now, that's not what he's offering you. Now, many people want to help you, not with easy forgiveness or charity. What they're offering is understanding.
No one can understand.
I think they can. At least let them try.
I don't know myself anymore. Before I was so sure that it was right, that no one would condemn me, but I sat with my father day and night. Day and night. I could see what I had to do. I was sure that he wanted me to, that he was asking me.
Yes.
But then after my mother, after what she said, I'm not certain anymore. Perhaps it was only for myself. I'm not sorry. I would do it again. That's why I can't be forgiven, because I'm not sorry.
Ah, Reva.
Yes, Mr. Prentice.
I wonder if you can help me. Could you spend some time, talk to Elaine Reynolds?
That's easier said. She thinks she's too good for any of us.
Oh, no. She's been in partial shock. She's just getting over it. Now, I thought you, of all people, would be charitable to her.
Well, yes, of course.
Now, she's a gentle girl from a well-to-do, God-fearing family. Now, she's little in common with anyone here. She needs a friend.
I'll do what I can, but you do realize I'm being discharged in 2 days' time.
At least you can make a start. Try to get her out of that cell. Bring her to one of our services. It could set up a pattern.
All right. I'll try.